Take us through what we're looking at today.
Today we are going to look at the unemployment rate. We're also looking at the unemployment rate, the doom profit, and the Black Friday. But first, we're starting at the minimum wage that was released by our deputy president. When we look at those stats, basically people were not happy with what with the minimum wage. I mean, we also had other political parties jumping on the bandwagon saying that it's not enough for South Africans. But South Africans are also saying it's so little. I mean, no one can survive on 3,500. So social media was not happy about that.
All right, so interesting to hear what the people are saying about this minimum wage, because we hear the economists, we hear analysts, we hear politics talking about this issue, but to hear what people are saying on the ground about this.
I mean, you had one person comparing it, saying that they rather pay people with pap and maize because it's not enough for them to do anything. I mean, if you look at the prices of transport around Joburg, it's very expensive to move from one place to another. So those are the discontent that people have on social media about that.
And I mean, the price of food just keeps going up and up.
Yeah, so, and people are saying, no, there's no way I can survive on that. I mean, and people were shocked. I mean, moving to our next story, people were shocked that so many people, I mean, 50-something% of South Africans are getting less than 3,500. So it's a shock on social media.
Absolutely. All right, and that's to do with your unemployment figures also.
Moving to, unemployment figures. When the story broke during the week, you had over 100,000 people on social media who were just talking about the story, or with 1.7 on the screen, 1 million impressions on social media. So the topic has been really big on social media because no one can understand, like 20 years into democracy, that we still have such a huge number of people who are unemployed.
Yeah. So these numbers, I mean, this is just a pure reflection of the mountain that needs to be climbed with this issue.
Yes, it is. I mean, if over 800,000 people on Twitter talking about this, that's the majority of South Africa. I mean, in South Africa, we have over 6 million people on Twitter, and that's a huge number it actually reached. Yeah.
Okay, then a story that everybody's been talking about, the prophet of doom, and we've seen so many. I see you've got a hashtag here, things that need to be doomed. I've seen so many memes, so many people at home just doing their own little jokes with a can of doom. I mean, it's gone viral.
It's gone viral, and when you look at it, if they can show the map on our screen, when you look at it, it's not it didn't just trend in South Africa. It also went to the UK, some parts of Europe, also Africa and South Africa, of course, and we have people talking about it in Argentina. So it was not just a South African topic, it was a global topic. When we looked at the figures earlier on, in the morning, it reached over, I think, 2-point-something million impressions on social media, where people were really just engaging with it. And the memes, as you said, went viral. I mean, if they can show some memes, but it was a big topic.
It was a big topic. What were people mainly laughing at it, shocked? What was the reaction that
people were laughing at it? I mean, you know how South Africans take light of big issues like this. I mean, we had people spraying their cars. We had people spraying their bank accounts, you know, just to bring blessings to their situation. But what actually happened, the funny thing, stats came out during the week that Doom, Tiger Brand actually tripled their sales. So it was a big topic.
Wow.
It was a great marketing stunt for the company.
Yeah. I'd like to know what's happened to the people that actually encountered the doom being sprayed with doom in one of those services.
I mean, when the pastor spoke to Leanne on Monday, he said it is God who used him, who used him to spray these people. But in one other interview, he said it was the first time people saw him using this doom. That's why they were shocked. So he's been doing this for a while. So we don't know what people have to say about that, especially the ones who experienced doom.
How are they doing after being sprayed with the can?
Probably their bank accounts are much better right now.
Don't encourage it, no. Okay, the next one is Black Friday, which is today. We know that's the big shopping holiday, the big shopping day. I mean, my Twitter, my SMSs, my emails have been going berserk with people trying to sell me things with Black Friday.
I mean, we've been getting SMSs since yesterday, but
Yeah.
when you look at the map, that's how big Black Friday is.
Okay.
Funny enough, it's not trending in Russia. I don't know why, but all over the world it's trending. America, South America, of course, South Africa, Nigeria, and parts of Europe. It is a big topic in South Africa. I mean, there were videos that were coming out of people pushing each other at Pick and Pay. So people are really, really interested in Black Friday. There were memes about Lobola going down by 80%. I think we are all hoping for that. But when we look at the stats, in 1 minute, which was, okay, these are tweets that are coming out, but in 1 minute when the topic broke, it reached 1.8 million accounts with 2 million impressions on social media. So it is big. And that is just within a minute. And that was at 5 a.m. in the morning.
I mean, you can either fall into the trap of Black Friday or like that person tweeted they got those Nescafe things for 37 Rand. I mean, that is a bargain. You
That
know,
is a
people's
bargain.
trolleys full.
Yes. You had one woman this morning who was speaking to a reporter that she's been standing in line since 5. She's been waiting outside since 5 a.m. and the line was so big, she spent like 30 minutes in the line just to pay off. But an economist came out yesterday saying that people need to think about saving the money instead of using it because this is a mass marketing
Exactly,
campaign
because
also.
we go from our first two topics, minimum wage and unemployment figures, to Black Friday.
Yes.
So there's those two extremes.
I mean, a colleague of mine just told me it's sad when you have a majority of South Africans who are unemployed and you're seeing people behave like this at malls for bargains and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a
Makes you
contradictory
think.
in South
Yeah,
Africa.
it is a
though.
contradiction. All right, no, thank you very much. Our digital news specialist, Neo Mutlong, with us on a Friday looking at our trending social media topics. All right, we'll take a short break. I'll have some international news coming up next.